your hands together for coming back to another exciting episode of What's Popping on Luna Lifestyle TV. I'm your good buddy Zambian, and there's a lot to unpack today. The lot has happened locally and internationally. A lot of things that we should be looking forward to. A lot of things that should excite you, and if you missed it, don't worry, I'm going to give you all the updates. Or maybe you saw it but didn't take time to just go into details and know what was really happening. I got your back right here on What's Popping Ilelanga. It should show on your screen that everything entertainment is covered on this show. This is Luna Lifestyle TV 105 on Topstar. We are also streaming live on Facebook, Luna Lifestyle TV. Make sure that you run to our YouTube channel, that is Luna Lifestyle TV ZM. Make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell so that every episode that you miss, you quickly rush to your YouTube and get to move with us, up to date with everything. Now, something was happening in the United States of America, in Los Angeles, where we did see the Emmy Awards. It was a night of record-breaking. A number of people won the awards. Congratulations to everyone who won the award. But notable of them, a few people actually made history on that particular night. One of them is Owen Cooper, a UK-based actor, young actor who won the who became the first actor to win that particular, youngest actor rather, to win an award at the Emmys in that particular night. And ever in the history. At 15 years old, he got the award for Best Supporting Act. And what was so inspirational and exciting for me is his speech. His award acceptance speech was so wise and so much wisdom in the 15-year-old boy. And in case you missed it, this is what he said when he was receiving his award.
All right, please welcome two-time Emmy nominee Sydney Sweeney.
Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Adolescents, presumed innocent, dying for sex. 4 great series with 6 incredible nominees for supporting actor in a limited or anthology series or movie. Here they are.
Javier Bardem, Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Bill Camp, presumed innocent. Owen Cooper, Adolescence. Rob Delaney, dying for sex. Peter Sarsgaard, presumed innocent. Ashley Walters, Adolescence.
The Emmy goes to Owen Cooper, Adolescence.
This is the first Emmy win and nomination for Owen Cooper, who made his debut as Jamie Miller in the series Adolescence, which was filmed in one continuous take.
Standing up here is just, wow, it's just so surreal. Honestly, when I started these drama classes a couple of years back, I didn't expect to be even in the United States, never mind here. But I think tonight proves that if you listen and you focus and you step out your comfort zone, you can achieve anything in life. Like I was nothing about 3 years ago. I'm here now. So I think if you listen and you focus and you just step out your comfort zone a little bit, who cares if you get embarrassed? You know, anything can be impossible. But a big thanks to my parents, to my mum, my dad, my family, the ones who love me and the ones who I love. Stephen, Erin, Ashley, Phil Barantini, Jack Thorne, Joe Johnson. Sorry, is that going down? No. But Netflix, What Films, Plan B. Oh my God, I can go on forever. But it may have my name on this award, but it really belongs to the people behind the camera and Stephen and all the cast. So, yeah, and I hope you all have an amazing night and good night.
I hope you're taking notes of the words, the phrases that he gave in that acceptance speech so that you can use them as your caption. You know, you look wise, especially on a Monday. It's a Friday, so next week Monday, most of you will be looking for those wise captions to put on your pictures, where when you are dressed in smart neckties and everything else, you can use some words from that particular acceptance speech. It is no shame, no one will know. Most of the people won't know unless they are watching What's Popping. Then to Keshua caption is coming from Owen Cooper during his acceptance speech. Now, in this particular night of the Emmy Awards, we did see a number of movies getting to make history. Among them is The Studio, which stand out to be the most awarded comedy in a particular night. It walked away with 13 awards, and we did see The Pit getting 5 awards in this particular night. Adolescence, which is the movie that made Owen get that particular award, walked away with 18 awards in that night, and we have quite a number of people who actually made history on this night as well. We did see Stephen Colbert getting emotional when he was delivering his speech after his the late night show with Stephen Colbert won the best talk show series, and this is just after it was cancelled. It was so emotional for him, and it was really interesting and amazing to look at. Now, away from the award, we know that was the essence of the entire show and event, but looking good should be a priority. Whatever you're going through, make sure you're dressed well, because what's the reason why you should look like your problems? But people really did show up at this particular event, and we hope that those who will be attending the local awards will learn something from the people that showed up. Everyone was dressed the part. Let's check out some of the outfits on the red carpet at the Emmys 2025. Shining in the United States is not only the celebrities, socialites, actors, musicians, and everyone else who showed up at the Emmys. It is also a Zambian very own Miss Universe 2025, that is Kunda Mwamulima, who is in the United States, and she is showcasing herself at the New York Fashion Week. She is giving out amazing performances, showing up and making sure she owns that walk on the runway. If you've seen her walk the runway at the New York Fashion Week, you'll be impressed and you'll be confident that she is really ready to take part in the Miss Universe International that is coming on later this year. She will be representing Zambia, and a walk on the runway is simply amazing to look at. She's owning the red carpet and just walking like a queen that she is. I think we need to show how she is definitely owning the stage whenever she takes it up at this particular New York Fashion Week. We do have a producer, can we show the videos of where she is walking on the runway and definitely making sure that she owns the carpet. Look at her walk like a queen that she really is. She is walking like the universe owner, like the queen of the universe, of the galaxy and everything else. She is simply owning the stage, getting ready, and of course being mentored by Alice Rollins Musukwa, who is the national director for Miss Universe Zambia, who she is keeping her company and making sure she is training well for the forthcoming Miss Universe. We have seen clips of her preparing and rehearsing, and we can see from this particular showcase that she really did a perfect job, and she is still perfecting that work skill for the forthcoming Miss Universe. We hope that she puts up a perfect performance, because so far in the international pageants, Zambia has been standing out. Every other model that has been sent out of the country has definitely showed up and flown the Zambian flag very high, higher than most of us expected through modeling. But but now we have the amazing winning that has been done from Miss World. We saw the Miss Africa coming from Zambia, and also talking of other pageantries. And currently we have Monde Mola, who is out of the country. She is in China representing Zambia at the Miss Tourism. She came out as a runner-up at Miss Charm, and automatically she qualified to be Miss Tourism Zambia. She is showing up every day, and every look on each day she is looking amazing, and this shows you that Zambian models are definitely pulling off the level best that they can. Most of us looked down on models and we thought Zambian models can't win awards or can't shine at international pageants, but there they are, always proving people wrong and always making sure that we get to support them. Let's make sure that we drop the Zambian flag on every page that she's posted on, and make sure that she was asking to be followed on Instagram, as the following and engagement she gets on Instagram gets to play a role in her moving and progressing in this particular championship or competition that she is attending and currently in China, that is the Miss Tourism World. Other models are also getting recognition, and other models are also, more pageants are yet to come. More pageant is the Miss Grand. There was some issues concerning the Miss Grand. I'm laughing because out of the Miss Grand scandal, we saw more like a fight on the internet that was between the PR girl Chichi and Alice Rowlands. Some exchange of words. I didn't follow up that particular conversation, that particular fight. If you did, please make sure that you take me up to speed in the comment section. But regarding Miss Grand, we did see Alice Rowlands Musukwa posting a statement on her social, and it read, "We regret to announce that Miss Grand Zambia will not be able to attend Miss Grand this year due to unfulfilled commitments that left us with very limited time to secure the remaining funds. Our model management and Nkandayatu successfully raised 90,000 kwacha, 30,000 kwacha for the non-refundable license deposit, and 60,000 towards Miss Grand wardrobe. The remaining balance was to be raised by His Worship, the Mayor of Chongwe, Christopher Habenzu, and Honorable Masebo, MP for Chongwe, despite our clear communication, including the early September payment deadline, which was acknowledged. Our calls and messages have not been returned. As a result, Anna will be unable to represent Zambia this year." It goes on, and people were really saddened about this particular development, but people also came on for Alice Rowlands Musukwa, calling her names and bashing her, but she still managed to raise some funds together with her management and the entire team. They came through and supported, and now we are glad to announce that she will be traveling to Thailand later this year and next month and represent Zambia at Miss Grand. This is due to a donation that came through from the Deputy Mayor of Chongwe and other well-wishers who have donated to the remaining balance. And so, Anna, we wish you all the best as you represent Zambia at this particular 13th edition of Miss Grand International. We have a hope and trust that she will definitely represent as well, like every other model. These are some of the stories popping this particular afternoon in Zambia and internationally. Now, it is award season, and we can't run away from awards. Coming day out, we have to talk about awards. And people were complaining of how the Zambia social media awards just left people on scene, like Ukshaban Pablutik, and no one knew the way forward, from the nominees to the fans, everyone else who was involved in the entire process, because they went quiet. Immediately they announced the winner of the iPhone competition that they were running. But now this week they announced their return, and they will have the inaugural awards on the 27th of September. And that means we can see who won these awards, because you and I were engaged in this, and we were voting tirelessly and tirelessly for our favorites in different categories. When they were launching, they said they've come to change things, and so we witnessed the change, the actual change, on the 27th of September. It will be the official first award for this year in Zambia, and thereafter we have many other awards to look forward to. The Kwacha Music Awards are yet to come. Voting is open. We also have other awards, not forgetting the international awards that Zambia has received so far. A nomination by Yomaps in Best Artist Southern Africa. That is what to look forward to. This weekend, a lot happening. Rotimi is Luna Lifestyle TV. I return next week to review what's happening this weekend. What will be happening this weekend? Make sure that you have your phone close and get to capture every moment. Share it and make sure you tag Luna Lifestyle TV. We might be featured on What's Popping, but be careful when cyber crimes or cyber law gets on you. We are not part of that conversation. I'm a good buddy, but only when we are both good to each other. My name is Insamiwe. Stay tuned for many programmings.